Hi, I'm Charles E. Dell, the Australia Chair here at CSIS, and I'm thrilled to welcome Nina Davidson onto another episode of Pacific Policy Pulse. Nina is the Deputy Director General of the Office of National Intelligence in Australia. Nina, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thanks, Charles. I really appreciate you having me here today.
Well, you are here today, so let's talk about why you're here in Washington. What brings you over here?
Yeah, I'm here to spend time talking with my colleagues from across the US intelligence community, but also to talk with folks in the policy world here in DC, as well as research organizations. So with US intelligence community colleagues, it's to talk about how we can keep working together on shared interests and challenges. And then the opportunity to exchange perspectives with research organizations like yours, folks in policy world, to really inform our analytic perspectives and the work program that we have at the Office of National Intelligence.
That's terrific. Well, look, there's a lot of perspectives to exchange because there's a lot going on right now. Given the office where you sat, how central that is to the Australian system and Australian assessments, really, given how much is going on, can you tell me what's the top thing that you're looking at and thinking about these days?
Yeah, look, as you said, Charles, there are so many things going on. And on any one day, I might be focused on developments in the Middle East, Russia's war in Ukraine, tensions in the South China Sea, cyber threats, as well as sort of issues that bear over time. So the implications of AI for our interests, climate change, transnational crime, new manifestations of geopolitical, geoeconomic competition. It's not really any one of those things, though. It's the everything. It's the fact that we're in a contested and uncertain world, and that there are these range of issues that bear on Australia's national interests, the interests of our partners. And given the role that my organisation plays, what occupies my attention a lot of the time is how do we provide effective support, insight, foundational understanding for government on these complex, often interconnected challenges in our strategic environment.
Yeah, fascinating. It's not one thing, it's everything that's driving your attention because that's the work of an intelligence organization.
That's right. And it's how we're postured to provide insight across the range of challenges, emerging issues as well. And it's I know I work in an organization of incredibly talented intelligence professionals. They take very seriously the role that they have in providing insight, directing effort across our community, and being able to do that across the waterfront in a sustainable way is something that occupies my attention.
For someone who has to read about everything officially, every now and then I'm hoping that you might have some of your own personal reading time. What do you read in your own time? We're always interested in knowing what people are reading.
Yeah, so I as well as all the reading that I do.
As well as all the official reading you have to do.
To stay across things.
Yeah, of course.
I'm a big fiction reader, actually. So part of that is just because I enjoy reading fiction, but also because it provides a different way of thinking about things, gives different perspectives. So a book that I brought with me to read on the road is The Candy House by Jennifer Egan, which deals with the implications of technology and privacy on everyday lives. So that's one that I'm hoping to get into. And as well, I bought a book on AI, The Coming Wave, which some colleagues have recommended to me. So that's what I'm looking forward to getting into as well.
Well, terrific reading recommendations. Thank you so much for joining us today. And thanks again for tuning in for another episode of Pacific Policy Pulse.